Just a few days ago, I was here talking about the AI tool from Adobe, Firefly, which honestly was an impressive release added to the already existing applications from Adobe like Photoshop. Well, it seems that time is upon us again, as Adobe just announced a new addition to the wide variety of tools that they already have, which is codenamed Gingerbread. According to them, this is still in the labs, and what they did give was a glimpse into what we're to expect in the future. And believe me when I tell you that this tool is on a whole new level and will revolutionize the way we handle most photo editing tasks. One might think that this is a bit too early, but we'll have to understand that these tech companies are practically in a heated race, and if you fail to join in, well, you might just have to pack up. Other photo editing and generating tools that we've seen over the past months have basically one thing in common, and that's the fact that these give users very limited access to alter images outside the text prompts. And this is by no means a way to downplay the ingenious nature of these text-to-image tools, considering how early we are into this AI race. But Gingerbread is offering a more personalized experience that I think users will find really impressive and useful. The thing I consider most insane in Gingerbread and some of its predecessors is the simplification of photo editing tools. You barely need any technical knowledge of photo editing for you to make the most out of these tools. Let's take a look at some of the features that we've been able to learn about Gingerbread. The information is still very much limited, as the announcement was made during Config 2023, hosted by Figma, which is also a rival company that Adobe bought back in 2022. We look forward to getting more information on this project during the Adobe Max 2023, which will be held this October. Project Gingerbread allows for 3D scene presets from the user. And for you to really understand what I mean by that, the whole target of the Project Gingerbread is to give the user a lot more control than the other AI image generators. So what it does here, basically, is allow you to pick the position for objects in your image by making use of some of the preloaded 3D shapes. And the amazing thing here is you're not restricted to only the preloaded shapes. Gingerbread allows you to upload shapes that best suit what you have in mind. Now, this is a direct hit on some other AI generators like Midjourney and even the previously released Firefly, which is from the same company. These older models don't allow the user room to pick the positions for objects in the images, and you can hardly do anything besides the text prompts. So you just have to allow the AI to decide most of the features for you. Gingerbread is offering to return the creative process to users by allowing you to infuse your imagination into your creations. And this is one thing I think Adobe is really getting right with. During their live event, Adobe showed a demo of the product. What we have here is basically a cylindrical 3D shape of some sort on a plain background. Well, with a simple text prompt, Gingerbread was able to transform this 3D object into one really crazy image. Just look at this. The most impressive thing here is the freedom the user gets to just move the object around and place things wherever they want. This is a perfect blend of generative AI with human creativity, and I just can't wait to see this being rolled out. The text prompt in this Project Gingerbread feels like something that will be a whole lot more interactive than what we've had previously with the other models. There's this immersive feel that comes with it, knowing whatever you type will have to mirror your thoughts. In the other AI generators like Midjourney, you basically have no idea what the image will look like outside the text you have typed in yourself. And according to some of the user surveys that Adobe did carry out and showcased during the live event, this kind of feature appears to remove the user from the whole creation process, which they don't actually find so satisfying. Let's just listen to this user.
So the tools kind of fall into a spectrum for me. There's like hands off the wheel, like you just type in, get what you get. And that's kind of the text-based workflow where you enter the text. And then you've got...
From this, I guess releasing a feature like the one we have in Project Gingerbread will be considered a timely intervention at this point. And I just can't wait to see what creators will be doing with this. And why I really think the results of people working with this feature will be impressive is mostly because of the custom 3D feature. One of the major defining characteristics of different creators is their unique style and overall perception, which is infused in their creations. So what Adobe has done here is they're bringing in this uniqueness and combining it with generative AI. I'd like to show you this second example from the demonstration that Adobe presented with the headphone. So here, the user was able to pick the shape she wanted for the image, drag it into position, and give a detailed description of the color and scenery. The result here is just amazing. The creator has once again gained some level of control over the images. This is a pretty solid one from Adobe. No one is really sure now about the details of this project. I mean, we don't even know what they want to call it yet. But we're expecting that maybe this will be infused with other Creative Suite applications like Photoshop or Illustrator. And they did announce some other features that we'll be seeing on other applications from Adobe. One such tool that they showed is the Generative Recolor tool. What this does is that it basically helps you change the color compositions of your images as quickly as possible. And I think this is to be something that creators will definitely have fun with. And there's a wide range of options that are tailored to suit any idea that you might have. They had this impressive demonstration here, and this is really something that will help inspire ideas. And I just like the way Adobe is trying to involve the users more with these additions. I think people will really welcome this, especially now that there's a growing fear of AI taking over totally from humans. I must say that generative AI is starting to feel more like a tool again and not a substitute for humans. We'll see how things play out in the near future though. Now, I guess it's important that I mention that this won't actually be the first time that we'll be seeing a feature like this. Some other companies have had similar creations in the past, like the Project Dragon, which was a collaborative effort from Google, Max Planck Institute of Informatics, and MIT CSAIL. And the features in this thing are just so insane. But one reason I think many people will be more excited about Adobe Gingerbread when it finally rolls out is the fact that most of the other tools haven't made it out of the labs just yet. And people will most certainly be interested in what they can play with. However, Dragon is an open source program and you can explore it and see what you're able to make out of it. I'll just quickly take you through some of the capabilities that come with Dragon. Dragon basically allows you to drag and drop points in an image. And what this does is that it enables you to make changes to an image in real time. And just like the Project Gingerbread from Adobe, it eliminates most of the technicalities involved with photo editing. It's built on a Generative Adversarial Network, or GAN, which is a type of deep learning algorithm that can be used to create realistic images. This AI has a number of features that I think make it a really powerful image editing tool. One feature is what I've already mentioned, which is point-based editing. Dragon basically allows users to edit images by dragging and dropping points on the screen. This gives users precise control over the editing process and allows them to make quick changes that would have been really tough or impossible to achieve with your traditional image editing software. Another really interesting feature you'll find here is the 3D model integration. Dragon integrates a 3D model of the image, which allows the user to make changes to the pose, shape, and expression of objects in the image. This can be used to create realistic and creative edits, such as changing the direction someone is facing or the expression on their face. As you can see here in this demo, you can easily alter the position of an image. And what the AI does is that it generates new images from the original one to create the parts that were previously not in view. Let us know in the comments if you want us to review this tool in one of our future videos. Dragon is still under development, but it has the potential to revolutionize the way we edit images. It's a powerful tool that offers a wide range of features and is easy to use even for beginners. If you're looking for new ways to handle image editing, this tool will be highly recommended if it's finally made available for use. Well, we've come to the end of this video. Subscribe to our channel so you can be on the lookout for these features and can make the best out of them when they finally roll out. Bye now.